This is a good review for the quiz tomorrow or Monday if we have a snow day. The first 6 questions are just asking you to look at the slopes and determine if it's parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So the first slope is 2 and the second one is -1/2. So the signs are opposite, and the first slope, m, can also be written as 2/1. And so if you go ahead and take the reciprocal of 2/1, you will get 1/2. So these are going to be perpendicular. There's your symbol for perpendicular. M is 3 and m is -3. They are opposites, but they are not reciprocals. So this is going to be neither. Here we have m is -4 and the other slope is -1/4. They're both negative. But they are reciprocal, but it needs to be the opposite reciprocal. So this one also is none of the above, neither. Number 4, we have m is 10 and m is -1/10. And so we have, so sorry about that. So this here, it's not, you can't really see it all that well. There's a decimal. This is why I prefer that you put a 0 in front of that decimal point. So that is -1/10, which is the reciprocal of 10. So this is going to be perpendicular. We have m is 2 and m is 3. Those are not the same. They are not opposite reciprocals, so that's neither. Now we have 4/5 and 8/10. They don't look the same, but go ahead and simplify 8/10 and you will get 4/5. So these are parallel. Now these are a little bit harder because you have to actually identify the slope out of the equation in slope-intercept form. So here we have y equals 1/4 x minus 3. So your slope for this one is 1/4. And then here we have y equals -4 x plus 3. So our slope is -4. We have opposites, positive and a negative, and it is the reciprocal. So this is perpendicular. Next one here, we have 2x minus 4. So the first one, the slope is 2. The second one, the slope is -2. Then we have an opposite, but we don't have a reciprocal. So that's neither. Number 9, this is in standard form. So we are going to subtract 3x from both sides, and we're going to get y equals -3x plus 5. And the slope on this one is -3. The slope on the other one, it's already in slope-intercept form, is -1/3. So we have the reciprocal, but the signs are both negative, so this is neither. And the last one here, we have 2x plus 3x minus 6 is 0. There's no y equals here. Interesting. We have 5x minus 6 equals 0. So this one is, if we add 6 to both sides, this is looking like this is going to be, we have 5x equals 6. Divide by 5, we have x equals 6/5. This is a vertical line at 1 1/6. And this y equals -2/3 x. These slopes have nothing to do with each other. I think they were trying to confuse you with the 2 and the 3 right here, and then the 2 and the 3 right here. So this is neither. That's a good one. It's kind of tricky. We're going to take you over to the next page and work on the bottom questions. I rewrote them for you. The first question is asking you to write the equation of the line parallel to y equals 3x plus 4 that goes through the point 26. So up at the top is your point slope formula, and I've already identified the current slope. Parallel lines have the same slope, so we're going to use m equals 3. We have to use the formula up here and these points. So we have y minus 6 equals 3 parentheses x minus 2. Y minus 6 equals, distribute, 3x minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. Y equals 3x, and that's plus 0. You can write plus 0 if you want, or you can just leave it off. The second question, parallel to y equals 3 and goes through 0, negative 6. So if you remember when we did these in class, y equals 3. Okay, so there's your, it's going to be a horizontal line right there. So now everything that's parallel also has to be a horizontal line. It's going to be a y equals. Well, take a look here. This is going through 0, negative 6, which is right there. So your equation is just going to be y equals negative 6. You can go ahead and use the formula here, and we'll do that in 1 second. So let's do this one using the formula. Okay, so I'm going to change my ink color, and we have y plus 6 equals, there's no slope here, 0, x minus 0. Y plus 6 equals 0. Y equals negative 6. All right, down here, these are perpendicular. So we have y equals 2x plus 8 going through the point 4, 4. So our current slope is 2. But the perpendicular slope has to be negative 1/2. So we have y minus 4 equals negative 1/2 x minus 4. Y minus 4 equals negative 1/2 x. Distribute. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4 divided by 2 is plus 2. Add 4 to both sides. Negative 1/2 x plus 6. Now the last one, I'll get you started, then go ahead and pause. Perpendicular to 2/3 x minus 2. So your current slope is 2/3, which means your perpendicular slope has to be negative 3/2. So go ahead and pause it so you can work it out, and then come back and you'll see it is y plus 4 equals negative 3/2 x minus 2. Y plus 4 equals negative 3/2 x. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6 divided by 2 is 3. It's plus 3 minus 4. Y equals negative 3/2 x minus 1. It's a little messy right here. That would be plus 3 minus 4. There you go. So it looks like we have no school tomorrow, but we will have the quiz on Monday. Feel free to reach out and I'll help you any way I can.